Hey guys, this is Felicia
and Mary,
and we're the Vegan Wives. As most of you guys know, Hurricane Irma hit a few weeks ago and we live in South Florida, so we were out of commission for a little while and our production got set back, but we're here now.
Back at you. So this channel is really based on vegan comfort food. I know a lot of other channels and vegan cooks and chefs like to play around with the raw diet. We're really focused on comfort foods, our favorite foods before we went vegan. We try to veganize, and that's what this channel is all about. So today we're doing one of our top favorite dishes, which is vegan Italian, cashew ricotta, baked ziti. So I cannot wait to eat this. This is going to be our dinner for tonight, so
we're really
stay
hungry.
tuned. Okay.
So here are the ingredients for the cashew ricotta cheese.
Okay, so we have 1.5 cups of raw cashews. You can soak them for 3 to 4 hours, but if you want to make it right away, I usually just boil mine. Boil them for 20 minutes. You just have to get them really soft. Half a cup of water, and then 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. You can sub in lemon juice if you don't have apple cider vinegar, if you don't like it. 2 tablespoons Nutritional yeast, and then 4 cloves of garlic. Chop those up. Half a cup of onions, 1 cup of firm tofu. We're going to mash this and add it at the end. 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and then salt and pepper to taste.
So the first thing you're going to do is saute your garlic, onions, and
Basil.
So
we're going to head over to the stove and do that now. Okay, so the first thing we wanted to do was saute the onions and the garlic. So I have a pan going here with some olive oil in it, and I've just dumped in the garlic and the onions, and I need to get those nice and caramelized. This is going to add to the flavor of the ricotta. Really garlicky, really those familiar Italian flavors. Okay, so as you can see, the onions and the garlic are caramelized. They have a nice brown color, and that's what you want. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and toss in the basil, and we're just going to lightly saute that. We don't want to burn it or anything. We just want to get it kind of, the basil flavor to get released, and then infuse the rest of this. And you'll notice that aroma right away. It smells so good. Okay. Once that's done, we're going to head on over to the blender. Everything's set to go. We gotta just blend it all up. So you can either have an awesome blender or food processor, whatever you want. The Ninja is awesome, so we use that one. Okay, so first things first, everything that we sauteed, so the garlic, the onions, and the basil, we'll toss that right in the blender. There you go. Good. Okay, awesome. Now we've got our 1.5 cups cashews. Soft, ready to go. All of that goes in there. Okay, thank you.
next.
Careful. Half a cup of water. Don't spill it. Good job. Okay. Tablespoon apple cider vinegar. Check. Perfect. Perfect execution. 2 tablespoons nutritional yeast. Right on in. Tasty.
I love nutritional yeast.
When you're vegan, you put that on everything.
Put it on everything.
Put it on everything. Then we have 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder.
Oh, this is cute.
1/4 teaspoon is cute. Oh,
So cute.
and then we're just gonna kind of do salt and pepper to taste. So we should just give it some shakes.
I use way too much salt, so
Pepper it.
that's fine.
Good. Now we're gonna blend.
Good.
Top it off.
I've never used it before.
She's never used it. Okay, so now we're gonna blend it. So you want to make sure you scrape down the sides, because all the ingredients will kind of get all over the sides. So just want to get a pastry spatula, works well, and scrape down the sides, and then just continue to blend away. You're looking for a nice kind of smooth and creamy texture. So that's what we're looking for. After you get your ricotta blended, this is what the kind of consistency it should be. It's going to be kind of heavy and firm, really nice. And then we've added something extra recently where we've got some firm tofu, and you kind of want to crumble it. So if you can see that. So we're going to crumble that, and this gives that curd-like consistency that people associate with ricotta cheese. And also it's going to boost up some of the nutrient value of this, so we're going to have more protein and things like that. So I'm just going to mash that up. It's about a cup. If you don't like tofu, don't put it in. Doesn't really need it, but this is something extra we do. And then I'm just going to fold it into here. Okay, so you just keep kind of folding that in, and that's your cashew ricotta.
You have to be careful when you get sauce because a lot of them have cheese and Parmesan in them. But we like this one. It's from a local grocery store here. But if you check the ingredients, it'll tell you whether it has cheese or not. This one's just olive oil and garlic. So we're going to start by putting a layer of the sauce on the bottom here.
Now we're just going to put the noodles in. I did a whole box of pasta. You can eat this for like the whole entire week. So once these are all in, break it up a little. Okay, I'm just going to start alternating between the ricotta mixture that we did and some of the pasta sauce. You probably won't use all of the ricotta. It makes around 2 cups. So you probably have leftover, but it should keep in the fridge for about a week in an airtight container. So just keep layering it in, just mix it up. Okay, so now that you've got it all mixed up, looks delicious. You can top it off with a couple different things. We have some panko cento breadcrumbs. There's no dairy in this at all. Make sure you're reading labels because dairy sneaks into everything. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some breadcrumbs right on the top. Nice and delish. Okay. And then follow your heart. Makes awesome Parmesan shreds. And we'll put some of that right on top as well. I literally just eat this stuff right out of the container. I don't even care. Okay. Okay, now we're ready to bake. I have the oven preheated at 425, so I'm going to toss this in there. It's going to take about 15-20 minutes. Once you see the sauce and stuff just start to bubble, then it's done. Everything is cooked. It just needs to all melt together and get all those flavors out.
Okay guys, that's the end of episode 2. We hope you enjoy your easy vegan baked ziti using cashew ricotta cheese.
Yep. So please stay tuned and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Say hi, Grammy.
Bye.
Bye.